Sai.
Yeah.
So recently we watched the saga of the saga of Tanya the Evil openings and endings. Opening and ending, I should say. There's one of each.
Yeah.
And I talked about how in it she is a monster.
See?
And recently we've also watched a video about how Kid Buu is a monster too.
Hi.
And today we're going to be watching a video by the same person who created that, which is CJ the Champ, about how Tanya is the Isekai Demon. Are you ready to get into this? See how Tanya is the Isekai Demon.
Alles hat ein Ende, nur die Wurst hat zwei.
Take that as a yes. Let's go.
So then after this is over, she's like, wow, y'all did it. Congratulations. Now let's start exercise 2. Huh? Y'all got 48 hours to get your asses to the camp. So quit looking at me stupid and get the stepping.
Is this nigga serious?
Oh, this is gonna be a lot of fun.
I'm scared.
I don't think I've seen this one either. I remember he did it.
From
but
what
I've
you
never seen
told
it.
me, some of the stuff that happens.
Oh yeah.
It is
I don't-
finally time to return.
I don't think we'll get into the movie here.
Black Air Force activity because a new challenger has
I don't think he
approached
will.
to be judged and to take their rightful seat at this sacred table of demons. And it's none other than this sweet innocent little. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat this shit. The literal spawn of Satan, Tanya Vandergurchov. This ain't no damn little girl. This is a demon
my
child,
God.
a warmonger, a tyrant.
Oh, do you hear that music?
Immortal form. Like I think I
Stroheim.
What was that, like a year ago? Jesus. But y'all already know we got the evidence on deck. And it is finally time to observe the Isekai Demon. So, without further ado, Exhibit A.
I love this show so much.
I now present to you Exhibit A, the origins of a demon. So we start off in 2013. Meet Tanya.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah. This Jeff Bezos ass businessman is Tanya. So
Yeah.
as you can see, bro is laying off this guy right here. Bro said, listen, you ain't clocking in on time, you do subpar work, and you lazy as hell, so you fired.
He's just like me.
He's like, please, I have a family. But then he says, is that supposed to be my problem? You see, if you wasn't doing some shitty ass work, you wouldn't be in this situation right now. So out of my face.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Average
basically.
boss experience.
Homie is at the train station. He ends up getting pushed into the tracks by the dude that got let off. And then he appeared once more.
Why are the JoJo jokes in this one?
Train cut.
do 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 do.
Y'all never thought y'all would see me again, huh? Well, I'm back, getting better than ever. Look at me on the train. What, y'all thought y'all would never see me again after what the Tokyo Revengers did? After I squished that bitch and made her a can of spam? It's so satisfying to see a protagonist's bones squished and splattered on my windshield. You will be a fine addition to our collection. Now,
Yeah, so the god is actually like, speaking through the pigeon and of people.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah.
So homie ended up getting reincarnated into Tanya. And now bro really in the trenches. So Tanya had a plan. She said, I'll just join the military. So she ended up rising through the ranks pretty fast. She has the conscience of a 40-year-old man. So she
Yeah,
ended
he
up
kept his
getting
memories and
closer.
everything.
So she like, hey, listen the f up. You listen to everything I say. If you disobey me, I will not hesitate to put my foot up your ass. If you disobey me again, I will put a bullet in your motherfucking skull. Am I clear, nigga? Question, can I go to the bathroom? Sure, you can go to the bathroom. You know what? You could do it right now for everybody to see.
Oh my god.
So obviously, they're taking this as a joke because they think that, oh, this is just a little girl. But dear God, they will learn. Because later on in the day, an explosion ends up happening. And she blasted these niggas out of the classroom. So then she walks up and she's like, look at y'all on the ground, ass tooted up like a bitch. So they pushed her, then she just slapped him. Then she says, didn't I tell you if you disobey me, I will put a bullet in your skull? Looks like your brains need to be rearranged because you can't follow orders for shit. But then Dog has to stop her. He's like, hello, chill. So after this incident, they ended up sending her on this recon mission. So she ends up
Imagine a 7-year-old
finding
beating your
some
ass.
So she calls an artillery strike on them. So while they're getting bombed, she's
Fucking
just watching them, and
Ritalin,
she's like,
fucking
look at them running
ADHD
around like
gamers.
ants. Pathetic. They deserve to die. But while she's doing this, she ends up getting attacked. So she's like, hey, cuh, I need reinforcements. But then they say, oh, sorry, but we ain't got no reinforcements right now. Huh? So you on your own. Delay the enemy till then. Over and out, my nigga. And look at her, she like, oh, hell no. They're sending me to die. But then she just starts losing it. She like, well, oh, fuck. Looks like we on pack watch tonight. So she blitzes him and starts blasting. Oh my god, she blew up his arms. But then she ends up running out of ammo, so she's like, huh.
Fine, he's
It's
armless.
like I have to improvise. So she sucks this time. Then she grabs homie from behind and she's like, do you want to go boom boom? Oh, shit.
The original line was like, I think I have no ammo. I don't need ammo, or something like
that. Pussies. So after that shenanigans,
Which is
she
badass.
ended up getting an award. And now they done put her on the front lines. So she starts fighting this company right here and she just starts going ballistic. So then she blitzes these dudes and cuts homie's head clean off with a ginormous smile on her face. Yo, she's just clapping them. So then she flies all the way up and starts talking to him. Attention, you are on Imperial grounds. This is our land, so f off with that busted punch on your head. So obviously they don't listen. So they just start shooting at her, but she just eats it. So she's like, so uncivilized. Well, time to pull out the aimbot.
Oh shit.
So she ends up
I told you it was a nuke.
My god.
she's like, God damn, your packs hit hard as shit. Now please surrender and, Lieutenant, I think they're dead. God damn it. So after that, Tanya ended up having a run-in with these two soldiers. So these dudes end up trying to go take out the artillery, but that's not their orders. So Tanya's like, yo, the f y'all doing, man? That is not my orders. Get y'all asses back here. But they didn't listen and did it anyways. So later on when they get back to camp, she calls them in and she says, all right, y'all niggas going home. You can't listen to orders. I ain't got no patience for somebody that can't do their job. But they like, hell no, I'm playing work. So then she just looks at him and says, so are you saying that you're disobeying me? So you're saying I should kill you niggas right here? But Victoria ends up stopping her. So she's like, fine, f out of my face. But don't think y'all getting off light. So after this, those two ended up getting stationed at the rear because Tanya sent them there. So some days end up passing. So they end up getting a report saying that those two dudes, Kirsten Harold, are dead. They ended up getting hit by a random shell. So Victoria goes and tells Tanya, yo, Kirsten Harold are dead. And she's like, yeah, I know. So she's like,
I made it happen.
What? Then Tanya says, that pillbox is very exposed and is an easy target for artillery fire, don't you think? So then she realizes, oh my God, Lieutenant, did you send them niggas to die?
Jesus.
Oh no, bro.
Pure
She
evil.
sent them to their death because she knew that place was gonna get attacked. She said, I am the judge, jury, and executioner. Oh, nah. I can promise a guy in this trial right here just off of that. But this is just a big
Just off that, I would give him, but no. There's more.
Yeah, there's more. When we got B and C to go.
Oh, no.
We got B and C.
Ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you Exhibit B, War Crimes. So
It's not like she had committed them.
All to herself. So they give her a month to train.
Not war crimes if you win.
Not war crimes if no one there to witness it.
Place.
Exactly.
Like, wake up, bitches! It's time for target practice. but not for y'all, for me. So hope y'all can survive for 36 hours. So she ends up shooting up a bunch of duds. Well, then one ends up blowing up. So she's like, oh, I forgot. I accidentally added some live shows in there too. So, good luck. So this ends up going for 36 hours. A whole day and a half. So then after this is over, she's like, wow, y'all did it. Congratulations. Now let's start exercise 2. Y'all got 48 hours to get your asses to the camp. So quit looking at me stupid and get the stepping.
Is this nigga serious?
So she made them track
I
all
love
the way
Jesus.
Plants vs.
from
Zombies music in the
freezing
background.
cold and through enemy territory to the new camp. So then they also ended up getting hit by an avalanche. So she's just standing over him like, wow, y'all some bums. So bro right here is knocked out. So she flies over to him and kicks the shit out of him. Then she just picks up dude right here and she's like, God damn, y'all sorry as shit. So about a month later, their training arc finally completes. Look at her, she's like, I wish some of y'all died. But oh well, congratulations. You are no longer bitches. So let's go catch some bodies. So they end up fighting this one country called Dacia. So while they lighten them up, Tanya's just looking down on them like, wow, they are pathetic. What are they doing? The f are they? The British in the Revolutionary War? This ain't 1776. So
I was gonna say something like that.
Because they're wearing
It's
red
like,
coats.
yeah, red
Welcome to the
coats.
fatherland. What is the purpose of your visit? Do you have your visas? Because if not, we're gonna have to deport your asses. Body bags included. So they start shooting at her and she says, so uncivilized. Kill them. Kill them now.
Why I turned the freezer there?
And after this, she's like, all right, y'all want to have some fun? Let's go to their capital and blow that sky high. So that night, they end up going up to
No.
their capital. So they end up giving
Fucking
Tanya the megaphone,
no.
and she's like, greetings, everybody. It is my job that we are going to blow your shit sky f***ing high. This is your only warning. All right, kill them niggas. So they end up just
Oh my god.
God. So after this, they end up having another battle. So in this one, she said, just so
I
y'all
hear
know,
the
I
Stroheim
got some
music.
reinforcements. I need to know if y'all have that dog in y'all. So then these bombers end up pulling up. She's like, yes, time for some action. So then she ends up jumping on the plane. Then she says, greetings and goodbye. I'm gonna just leave this right here if y'all don't mind.
Like,
Stick bomb.
So
what are
then
the point
other
of planes in this
start
universe?
shooting. So she's like,
Yeah,
I
I
was
was
y'all
gonna.
go.
Yeah,
Allow me to show you the latest and
where
greatest
everyone can
info
fly,
installed
use
by
magic.
German
Yeah.
super science. So she shoots
Fair, not everywhere like has high technology. That's also part of the law. Like their country like has like the best technology for magic.
German technology is the best.
That's why you see them like with like boots and everyone else with like different other kind of
She goes
stuff.
down to inspect the plane, but then time stops and you know who starts speaking to her again.
Yo, what's good,
Dio?
nigga? You like the ward I sent you to? Send your ass back to World War I so you can dig yourself out the trenches. Literally. That's why I sent your ass to trench warfare, nigga.
But then she ends up just shooting him. She's like, dog, I ain't got time for your bamboozled ass shenanigans today. So then about a minute later, she finds this cabin. So then she says,
Oh my god.
Jesus fucking Christ.
in a whack-ass wooden building. So then after this, Tanya ends up committing.
I
one of the
I
most
want to rewatch
awful
this show
war
so bad
crimes
now.
ever. So a resistance was forming in the Republic territory that they took over. So Tanya's crew pulls up and they try to ambush them. But this did not go well at all because she ended up bodying them. So after they crush this entire resistance, she ends up telling them, yo, all y'all better surrender now. But obviously they don't. So this one Imperial guy ended up running out, but they ended up shooting. But Tanya was recording the entire time, just waiting for them to slip up and take the bait. So that gave her the permission to wipe out
Oh,
the
no.
entire town. So she ordered an artillery strike on the
No.
entire place and just destroyed everything. Homes, civilians,
Aw.
it didn't matter. Everything was just getting blown up. So hours later, after the barrage
The
finally
Buster
ends,
call.
they end up getting orders to take out the remaining mages. But the thing is, the mages are by a bunch of civilians trying to evacuate. But Tanya's like, I don't care.
Civilians? You mean
So
acceptable
Brian
casualties?
Stop her. He's like, yo, this is just morally wrong. This is terrible. But she's like, an enemy is an enemy. Look at all them civilians right there. You think that some of them ain't gonna turn into soldiers one day? Oh, buddy, you best believe they are. Woman, kid, it don't matter. So then she smacks homie and puts him on the ground. So then she puts the gun on the ground and she says,
All's
"So
fair in
what's
love
it
and
gonna
war."
be? You or them? You can follow orders, can't you? So do it!" And let's just say that was a very dark day. So yeah, that was Exhibit B, and it is finally time for our final exhibit.
Yes.
Exhibit C.
Oh my
All
god.
right, ladies and gentlemen, we have finally reached our final exhibit.
I'm
Exhibit
terrified.
C, tearing
After
apart
A
the
and B?
family. Meet
This is why the
Colonel
show is
Oh,
so
no.
Colonel from the US,
fucking
like
fun,
literally homeboys
because
from
it's-
Arkansas.
Oh, it's
So
cougar.
his daughter ends up giving
Absolute
him this
mess.
gun. And this is very important. So later on, they end up having this battle with Tanya. And Tanya and them fucking them up, I ain't gonna lie. Colonel Sue's forces are dropping like flies. So then he sees Tanya and he starts having PTSD. He's like, wait a minute. I remember you. You're that little girl that took out my whole squad that one day. Swear to God, I'ma kill your ass. So he ends up rushing her, but she just stabs the life out of this man.
Oh.
So she looks at him and she's like, wait a minute. Haven't I seen you before? Well, it really don't matter. You're a side character. I'll be taking that gun, though. So she kills him.
You're a
and he's
side
like,
character is
"Or
such a
she-
fucking
because
awful
bro was
lie.
still alive. He somehow tanked it. He tanked it with the power of God. So about a week later, while they on another mission,
Okay,
bro
pray to
comes
God.
back. And look at him, he's dripped
Oh,
out
shit.
with an eye patch now. So he start going
Hey.
crazy. He got the trench gun and everything. Bro is not playing games. So when he ends up getting close, she kicks a gun out of his hand and pulls out the attack knife. So she stabs him and she's like, yeah.
I
How
forgot
you
how
like
good
that,
the animation
big
actually
boy?
was in this show.
Bro ate the knife and he's about to explode himself. The whole old duckling ended up coming and saving her. So then she pulls out his gun and she's like,
Yes.
Oh, yes!
So
115.
she ended up dumping the whole mag in his ass. And bro had no choice, so he just blew himself up after that. And look at a coffin.
I fucking love 115.
Watch, nigga. Rip Bozo, you won't be missed. Appreciate the new gun.
Rip
So,
Bozo.
off him. His daughter, the person that gave him that gun, Mary Sue, ended up enlisting to avenge her father.
Actually called Mary
Dear
Sue.
God, her name
Oh my
is
God.
Mary Sue for a reason. Because she is a literal Mary Sue. She is broken. She's got the power of Jesus. And
Are we actually gonna see the
Tanya's
movie?
power on crack. So Tanya gets sent off to
I think
this
you
country
should-
that's
We are.
You shouldn't be singing of it.
So
So-
she gives him the mission.
So she,
briefing.
the show
Victoria
ends there,
asks her,
and then the movie
"Yo,
picks
are
up from
we
there.
committed to defend ourselves or
Oh,
what?"
okay.
And she says they're communist. Blow the shit
Based, based.
I forgot all about it. This is the movie.
Y'all know what to do. Like this job. So they just start wreaking havoc and blowing up everything. Then she saw this statue and said, I don't like that shit. Tear that shit down. So then after they destroy the place, she's like, that looks way much better. I should invest in real estate here now. And then after this, they do one of the most absolutely disrespectful things I've ever seen. They plant their flag on their capital and starts to sing
my
their
God.
national
The disrespect.
anthem while shooting a music video. Oh no. Who in their right mind would think this is a hostile takeover on
Fucking
another level?
menace.
She's disrespecting them in their hood. So then here come old Mary Sue, coconut head ass. So Tanya says, my God, you are a bother. Here, eat my empty mag. So then she gut checks her. And then Mary Sue's like, wait a minute. Isn't this the gun that I bought my dad? Oh, nah, this was
Oh.
she killed my dad. So then Tanya just starts lighting her up with her own gun that she bought her dad. And she put her ass out of commission. So then a couple days pass out another battle and Mary ends up pulling up again. So they start
Sonic
fighting.
music.
Mary's like, you stupid little nigga.
Oh
you
my
killed
God.
papa." And Tanya's like, do you think I care? Not my problem, bitch. So Tanya ends
You
up
took
just-
everything from me. I don't know who you are.
Straight up.
So she goes down to see if she's still alive. And she starts walking out that hole like the Terminator. She said, bitch, you best know I'm from Arkansas. The I'm a racist, nigga. So she ends up socking Tanya and sends her into the spin cycle. Then she's looking at her like, I waited for this day so goddamn long. So she just starts beating her. Mickey, monka, get your ass up, girl. So then after she finishes beating the life out of Tanya, she starts looking at this angel and she's like, Yes, praise God. But Tanya ends up throwing a knife at her. So she tries to attack her, but she pops her. Then she said, "You uncivilized animal. Tell your daddy I said hello."
Oh my god.
Round winning kill. Fucking genius.
Oh my God, bro. She is just different. The dad and the daughter? Demon. But right before she's about to finish her off, homeboy ended up coming in and saving her. Ooh, she got lucky.
Aw.
She like, damn. Should have domed her ass. Alright, I've seen enough. Sit down. This is just demonic. The war crimes committed, killing your own men, literally traumatizing Mary Sue, as well as killing her father with a gun that she gave him, as well as cussing out
Aaron
God on
Yeager if he was
multiple
6 years old.
This is truly the spawn of Satan. So yeah, that's another episode.
She didn't need the
done.
founding
So,
Titan.
hope y'all
Fucking
enjoyed it.
Attack Titan, the fucking think of all this.
Well, technically both, but
Yeah. Oh my god. So, do you believe me now how much of a
think I'm
psycho she is?
traumatized.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Tanya is a literal demon. And this is why, it's why I love the show so much, because
Remember, guys, just because someone's the protagonist does not mean that they're the good guy.
literally, there's so many shows I feel like where they try to make a villain as the main character, and they just don't succeed making it good. There's only a couple out there. As in, Death Note. Fucking, obviously, Tanya. Attack on Titan. Spoilers. Like, there's not many shows that can do a villain well, I feel like, as a main character.
Hmm.
And Versus One, I feel like, did it so fucking well. Because literally, pure evil. Like, no reason to be evil, is just evil.
Jesus Christ.
Like, at least with, like, Attack on Titan and Death Note, you see them turn into psychos. This
they
is
have
just...
reason.
This
At least
motherfucker is
AOT.
just... Yeah, like, this motherfucker is just straight up just a psycho. From the get-go. First thought is the game reincarnated into a child. Oh, I'm in technically a past of an alternate universe. Let me join the military and run it. And commit war crimes since they don't exist yet.
That's right. Geneva Convention? More like Geneva Suggestion.
Fucking Tanya's inventing them as she goes along.
You have committed war crimes that we haven't even got names for.
I'm so glad I went to the movie there. But you understand why I'm also pissed? There's not a second season.
And there never will be.
It fucking ends there. It ends there. I'm so pissed. Oh my god. I want to see more. Because the best bit is, I don't know if you point out a little bit, but Tanya is every time is trying to be in the military because she wants to be safe and have a life by not doing anything. So she keeps trying to like do shit that'll get her to have a job that'll do nothing in the military. But because she does it so well, they keep promoting her to do shit.
Like, God, I just want to stay at home for a bit.
Like that the point where she blows herself up. She's like, "Yes, I'm in the hospital. I'll be like here for months." And they're like, "You're promoted." Like she's like, "What? You're promoted? Now you can have your own platoon." She's like, "What? No, no, no!"
Again, I really want you to use the image of Dave Mitchell.
Are we the
baddies?
At the end of the movie as well.
But just like it's just edited to be Tanya.
At the end of the movie as well, she's finally got like her own room. She's like sitting there like, "Ah, yes, I am free. I can rest here." And then they're like, "Oh no, you're like in charge of everything now.
We've got a job for you."
Like you're in charge of like all this now." And she's like, "What?" Like, "Yeah, you've got a massive job now." What? Like she can't catch a break. It's fucking hilarious.
Just end the war, and you're sitting fucking great for life.
Yeah, literally, you'll be a war hero. Even though you're an absolute fucking monster. Committing multiple fucking war crimes. Traumatizing families for the hell of it. But yes. Any final thoughts before we wrap up here?
No, I think my brain's just going blank after the sheer heinous actions we have witnessed.
I just said, this is like probably one of the best isekais because it's just so different, and I think that literally proves how different it is. It's not like, oh, I'm in a fantasy world where, oh, like everything's like
Where there's
going great for
magic
me,
and
and
swords,
like, everything's like going great for
It's
me,
like, no,
and I'm like, I've got my
no.
own harem. No, this is like, I'm in a magical world. I lived in the orphanage. I had all my memories from when I was 40 years old. So I
And I will
fucking
commit various war
Yeah.
crimes.
I have one of the highest magics to exist for some fucking reason. It's great. So, yes. If you guys like what we did here, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and ring that notification bell for any other videos that we will upload. And don't forget to go and watch the original video by CJ the Champ. And we'll see yous laters.
Adios.